Hello, good morning. This week it has been confirmed that over 15 million people have now had the vaccine. And while I don't want to be overly optimistic, I am starting to see a tiny light at the end of the tunnel. And as every week passes, it seems to be growing. And I hope you can too. Seeing this light means, I think, that now perhaps we can start dreaming of the future. And what will the world look like when we come out of this? How can we help to build this world into a better world, a world overflowing with God's love? Because I know one thing I'm absolutely certain of, God has a plan, and it's a good plan. In Jeremiah 29:11, it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, and to give you a future and a hope." And you know, throughout the Bible, God often used dreams to show people the future. And I believe God also has a plan for your future, for my future, for the country's future, for Northampton's future, for Broadmead's future. And when I close my eyes, I can dream of a day when Broadmead will fully reopen, when that upstairs hall will be full, and we will be raising the roof with worship and praises to God. But I've been wondering lately, what other dreams do I have? What else do I dream about? Somebody asked me recently what was the first thing I would do when lockdown was lifted, when restrictions were lifted. What do I long for? And it's funny because what I miss is hugs, and I'm not a hugger. I would much rather a handshake. But for whatever reason now, I really miss those hugs, the hugs from people who just hug you, whether you want it or not. But what do you miss? What do you long for? And more than that, I want to ask you, what is your dream? What dreams has God placed on your heart for the future? You see, I think now, today, as we enter this period of Lent, a time when we remember Jesus going into the wilderness for 40 days before he started his life's mission, is the perfect time to start dreaming with God. It's been like we've been in the wilderness, and we're going to come out of it soon. So let's spend time asking God what his plans are for our futures. Let's start dreaming of the future. And what do I mean? What do I mean by dreaming? Well, what are your passions? What passions has he placed on your heart? What do you dream of doing? What does God lead you into? What skills do you have to use for God? And if you're not sure, let's ask him. Let's ask him how we can best show his love to those around us. Let's ask him to show us how we can each build his kingdom. Let's ask him to show us the future, his future. Let's dream of a better world together. Amen.